It's day 29 of my series Through the Decades, where I've explored music from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, and we're in the bonus week in the 90s. I chose today's song because I really wanted to explore some hip hop or rap music because I feel like it was huge in the 90s. So I chose this track by Coolio. It is called Gangsta's Paradise featuring LV. It has 2 billion views on YouTube, so this was obviously a massive song. I'm so excited to listen to this. This is kind of a random pick for my audience because usually they lean toward either the pop or the rock space, but I wanted to switch it up. I don't know, I think it's good to diversify your music taste, and I personally really enjoy rap or hip hop music. I just don't react to it much on this channel, so let's change that and listen to some Coolio. Here we go. I feel like my dad's going to click this video because he's going to see I'm reacting to Coolio, so shout out to you, Dad. Surely he knows and loves this song. All right, here we go.
You want to tell me what this is all about?
This is Charlize Theron.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk.
I feel like rap music is literally poetry, so I really want to make sure I'm paying attention to lyrics here as well.
Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch how you're talking and where you're walking, or you and your homies might be lying in chalk. I really hate the trip, but I gotta low. As they croak, I see myself in the pistol smoke. Fool, I'm the kind of G the little homies wanna be like, on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light. Look at the situation they got me facing. I can't live a normal life. I was raised by the state, so I gotta be down with the hood team. Too much television watching got me chasing dreams. I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. Got my tin in my hand and a gleam in my eye. I'm a loped out gangster, set tripping banker, and my homies is down, so don't arouse my anger. Fool, death ain't nothing but a heartbeat away. I'm living life, do or die. What can I say? I'm 23 now, but will I live to see 24? The way things is going, I don't know.
Yikes.
Tell me why are we so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me? Been spending most of lives living in the gangster's paradise.
This chorus is so catchy.
Spending most of lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of lives living in the gangster's paradise. Power and the money, money and the power. Minute after minute, hour after hour, everybody's running, but half of them ain't looking what's going on in the kitchen. But I don't know what's cooking. They say I got to learn, but nobody's here to teach me. If they can't understand it, how can they reach me? I guess they can't, I guess they won't, I guess they front. That's why I know my life is out of luck, fool. Been spending most of their lives living in the gangster's paradise. We've been spending most of their lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Tell me why are we so blind to see that the ones we hurt
this a part of a movie? Beautiful. What I love so much about rap music is it's literally poetry, and you have to be a real wordsmith and very clever to write rap music because, first of all, it's just usually a lot of words, and coming up with an interesting flow or melody is, I could imagine, very difficult, especially when you're trying to give so much information out at once. But a lot of rap music has a lot of hidden meanings or double entendres or, just messaging, actual messaging to it. I feel like it's associated with songs that maybe people think are just about one thing, but really they're usually quite layered. Anyways, let's talk about this song specifically, Gangster's Paradise. I feel like that term Gangster's Paradise is such an interesting phrase, because what is a gangster's paradise, But I think the song itself is about being a victim of circumstance and, um, your upbringing and what you're surrounded by and who you're surrounded by. I feel like the phrase Gangster's Paradise is so interesting because it sounds like something that's glorifying the lifestyle of a gangster, but in reality, I think this song is actually a message to people, and I kind of got that through the music video as well, younger people specifically, saying don't follow this path because this path is dangerous and you will either end up in prison or dead. The line specifically where he mentions that he might not make it to 24 or 25, whatever age, I think was incredibly powerful because I think up until that moment, I didn't. The first verse, he's sort of talking about like, if you mess with me, I'm going to kill you. There'll be the chalk around your body, right? But then as the verses go on and the song continues, you start to realize that actually it's a warning saying, don't end up doing what I have fallen into doing because of the situations and circumstances that I'm put into. So I actually think it's quite layered, and maybe that's not what it's about. Maybe I'm just assigning meaning to the song, but I think that's kind of what it's getting at. Anyways, let me know your thoughts about this track, Gangster's Paradise by Coolio. I absolutely loved it. I think the chorus was so catchy. I could picture, or I understand, excuse me, why this was such a popular song of the time. And it definitely has that very 90s sound, which is just a very cool, I don't know, there's so much swag. I loved it. Let me know your thoughts again. Tomorrow we've got 2 more days. Okay, tomorrow we are listening to, drumroll, Wonderwall by Oasis. Okay, you might be wondering how I came up with that. I saw a tweet that was like, Wonderwall by Oasis is the number one most streamed song today on Spotify. And I was like, what the hell? When did this song come out? Because I recognized the title, but I don't think I've ever heard the song. And it said 90s, and I was like, oh my god, through the decades. We're in the 90s. So I added it to the list because it's having a resurgence right now. I don't know if it's on TikTok. I haven't heard it on TikTok yet. Maybe I'm behind on the trends. Maybe I'm becoming unk. So I'm excited to give Wonderwall a listen. Click subscribe so you don't miss out. And thank you all for watching. Peace out.